Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Would you freaking look at it in here, man? It's full. Well, it's not quite full, but it's almost full. I mean, the church is really filled out. It does make sense, I suppose, that these angel slimes would come here. That is the Yggdrasil. That tree is Yggdrasil. That is insane. I mean, I must have known that from when I was a kid, but I don't think the significance of it, I probably couldn't even pronounce it as a kid. Anyway, right off the bat here, we have some housekeeping. Stony does not have anything to tell us with regard to, moving any stones. What a quarry. We need to make sure this country stays on its feet. Man, ain't that the case? Ain't that the truth? What about you, Dragori? Supposed to be like Gregory, I guess? What? You're selling a canvas for... That's a lot of money, buddy. I don't know about all that. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we have some housekeeping to take care of. Just a few things around town. You may recall we saved the Crystal Chronicler, who has reopened the museum. I would love you to. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that did in fact work how I remembered. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking empty in here because I have not collected 30 of any monster yet. I think the closest we've got is like 20-something platypunks or 20-something jail cats. I don't know. But yes, as the Crystal Chronicler says, I mean, it's truly embarrassing. When you collect 30 of a monster in the field, you'll get a big statue of it in town, and you will get another special bonus. But we will cross that road when we get to it. What up, Splatrick? What do people do at the museum? I don't know. You know, I am a big museum fan. Like, I go to the museum and I, like, read all the text. I may be smaller than your average slime, but I've got plenty of spirit. I'm proud of you, Bitsy. You got it. Like, whenever I go to the museum with my family, I'm usually, like, 3 exhibits behind them because they just look at the stuff and then move on. Sometimes they read, but I generally read everything, or I try to read everything. I think about the work that must have gone into writing it. And also, I mean, just looking at cool old stuff is cool, but the purpose of the museum is to learn, right? You want to go and, like, acquire new information. Oh yeah, I don't think we have read your letter yet. Sorry, buddy. Just so big and strong. Yeah, I don't know, it's just really fun to walk around town and talk to all the funny slimes you've saved. It's Mag Max! Some of them really are giving you tutorials way later in the game than is justified, but such is life. Anyway, let's do as we were told and read this letter. Because we are also going to reconfigure our ammo, as you might imagine. What up, Goopid? I should have known that you would say... I mean, he said he was going to church, and then we saw him in church, so it really only makes sense. Or, I don't know Goopid's gender, but I guess it doesn't matter. Hello, dummy. I did look up what, like, slimes... I might have mentioned this already, I don't remember. What slimes are real and what slimes are not real. Like, what did they make up for the game? There's very few of them that were actually made up for the game. Way fewer than I thought. Another Oaken Club. What up, Rocky? A 2-arrow. Just a straight up 2-arrow for the tank is going to be very good. I mean, that's literally 4 arrows worth of strength. Watch out for Slival, won't you? That helmet of his weighs 10 slime tons? Are you shitting me? The Slival gas? I love that there's Slival gas in Bitsy's letter. It's just like that, you know? You just gotta gas him whenever you talk about him. He's just him. Don't do anything to displease the great crackpot. Ooh! I'm getting lots of very nice things. Heavy, man, but don't let it drag you down. You're the proud new owner of an iron ball. Cool. Alright, my friend, what can you do for me? I would love to alter my ammo. I actually don't even know if we have any more tank battles left in Krakatroda. We maybe have one, but I don't recall there being any more. Because, I mean, what is even the point of having another one after fighting Slival, right? He's the coolest guy ever, right? Orichalcum goes in. We always start with little Orichalcum. Got a couple steel broadswords now. Shuriken is very strong and very fast. That's a great item. We got our BS1 crews. We do have a few of these 1 items that we won't be able to fuse, but that's okay. Girder, 10 damage. I think I'll pass. Throw a boomerang in there just for variety's sake. Always good to have 8. I mean, 18 damage is really nothing to sneeze at. These 1000 weights are a great, just basic weapon, honestly. 22 damage. The only hang-up, obviously, is, you know, if you drop them. But just don't drop them. Take our oaken clubs. Take our number 2 arrow. I don't even know if I want to take any regular arrows at this point. I'll take... Yeah, whatever. We'll take all 6. Sure, why not? And then the last 2 slots... Yeah, sure, that works. Works for me. We got some tactical. Look at this. Look at what the evolution our tank has undergone, you know, in terms of ammo. Back in the day, 4 episodes ago, we were firing just like pretty much 80% bullets. Okay, I don't think we have unlocked any new crew members, but always good to check. No, we certainly haven't. Yep, we're gonna stick with this crew. This is like my go-to crew, you know. Honestly, Swatsy, I give him some shit, but he is a very reliable fellow. All right, what do you got for me? Muscly HP, that's just straight up $400. You know, somebody was trying to get me to buy a piece of parchment for $500. This guy's about to add, I'm assuming, 30 HP to my tank for 400. Think about that. It just does not... I mean, that guy was clearly... 40 HP! That's 100 gold per 10 HP. Or I guess... I don't know. Whatever. I don't think we could do the other thing. What was the deal here? I'm just short on rock bombs. So if we see any rock bombs, we will have to make sure to bring them home. Which is also good because we are not using them as ammo anymore. We are just... Oh, hey, Flampa. What lovely weather we're having. Yeah, that's true. What was I saying? Yeah, that's great, because, I mean, we were using them as ammo for a while, but at this point, they're kind of not that good anymore as ammo. So it's over. But we're back to Mount Krakatoa. Oh, yeah, there's at least one more tank battle. You can just tell by looking at the map. Like a suspicious rectangular outcroppings generally are going to always be tank battles. All right. But now is no time to rest on our laurels. I am always going to be grabbing crap. Always grabbing crap. All right, let's get in there. We're straight up in the cave. I forgot our TP took us straight here. This is great. People are going to love this. It's a slime night. You can press the Y button to attack and the B button to throw it off. So yeah, if you have this guy on your head, he's just like you become a slime knight, which I didn't know this when I played this game as a kid, but of course, a slime knight is an actual enemy type from Dragon Quest. So I really like that you can just become one by picking up this little soldier guy. Count Dragula. If you get caught in a spider's web, just hold down the control pad. You'll spring your way out of its easy pie. Whatever. I stuck my penis in the spider web. Sorry, that's foul. That's foul. Nobody wants to hear about that. Actually, you know what? Let's make an example of this Platypunk. You really can just, like, you know, beat the shit out of them. If you're trying to kill enemies, Slime Knight is the way to go, basically. Also puts them on your head pretty easily without the whole launching thing. You can send them back to town. They are an item just like anything else. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but now it's done. It's not a bad thing. You do want to take a few of them home, as I said. Any item you want to take home, just period. Whoa, this is just a straight up liquid metal slime, bro. That is just a stress. I don't know. Maybe we should kill. Should we kill this guy? I think we should kill this guy for his experience. Oh, you know what? We don't get experience. We're slimes. That's bullshit, to be honest. So many letters. All right, what do you got for me? If I was a more gracious hero, I would probably read the letters as they came in instead of just waiting to read them all in bulk. But nah. That's not how the mail works. You don't read one letter at a time as the mailman brings it to you. Luckily, because these things are required for navigation here, should I be going the other way? I actually think I should be going the other way. Because these things are required for navigation, they respawn. So if you want to farm them, they're very easy to farm. Oh my lord. Holy, holy god. Well, it's a good place to kill some fools. Oh my god. This is the power of the Slime Knight. Wow. To be honest, I do want this item. There like a Chimera wing in here or something? I would love that. There is! There's a couple of them. Alright. You guys get the hell out of here. I don't need you. You never know what these are going to be. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, you know? Leave me alone, you freak. Get that crap out of here. I guess I want to take the boomerang, too. I can't believe there's 2 spots to get a boomerang in this goddamn town. It's not really a town, is it? I guess you can go home. And unfortunately, we can't take our Slime Knight with us through this conveniently slime-shaped hole. Whoa! Look at this freaking guy, Dan Fango. I think I bought some tickets from this guy once. Sizzling sausages! You came all this way? Can't believe he said sizzling sausages with such perfect enunciation, but then he can't say any other S appropriately. What a fool. Your beloved Schleiman Tank's days are numbered now, Squirt. What a dirtbag. Oh my god, it's like the Draki crew. Fortnite. Not too weak. I don't. I think it's supposed to be sarcastic, like it's not too weak, but I don't know. It sounds more pathetic to me. Whatever. It's good pun. Good pun. Oops. I guess that could be an issue. All right, Huli, fire yourself an enemy. Everybody else, stay doing what you're doing. Well, seeing as this is a tank battle, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to yap about whatever's on my mind. So let's see, what's on my mind? Huli is about to fucking collide with a shield. Been listening to interesting music lately, I suppose. Started listening to a band by a YouTube artist, or like a YouTube... She did like covers of video game songs, basically, on YouTube. That's how I learned of her. Her channel is Michelle Heafy, Heafey. I think I inserted an E there where there shouldn't have been one. Whatever. You'll find it if you Google Michelle H, probably. But she did a lot of like Donkey Kong Country music and stuff, which are always bangers for me. I think she did some Metroid stuff. Very up my alley. But she started a band with another similar artist who I wasn't as familiar with his work, and in fact, embarrassingly enough, I'm forgetting his name right now. But the two of them started a band together called Orca Mind. And I admit, you know, often when I follow someone on like YouTube for music, or like if I follow somebody like that who makes remixes or cover, and I'm sure this is like the worst thing nobody ever wants to hear, who makes that kind of content, but if they do their own personal stuff, it's not like I think they shouldn't or anything. It's just I'm less likely to click on it. You know what I mean? It's not the reason I subscribed, but like, you know, not in a mean way or anything. It's just I'm just less likely to click on it because it doesn't have Donkey Kong on it or whatever. But in this case, I actually did, because I really do like her music a lot, and I think she's got a very nice voice. And I really enjoyed it. The band is called Orca Mind. I forget if I mentioned that already or not. Holy moly. Ah! It's kind of vibey. It's very, like, it's synthy and slow, but I don't know. I really like it. It's kind of, I've been listening to it more than I thought I would. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I don't know if I'll listen to it more than a couple times, but I do like it more than I was expecting to. But I kind of just haven't stopped. The songs have been getting stuck in my head and shit, so that's a recommendation, I guess. Go listen to Orca Mind. I think they only have one album, so... And a bunch of singles. I do forget what that album is called. Seagulls? I think it's called Seagulls, maybe? But I don't know. The first song starts with the word seagulls or seabirds or something. Maybe it's seabirds? I don't know. So I've been listening to them. Another band slash individual. This is a pretty recent development. This was like the past few days. An artist called Underscores. I had never heard of them before. I'm not sure if it's one individual who goes by Underscores or if it's a group. So I'm just gonna go with they. Oh shit, we won. We literally did not take a single. We have not incurred one hit from the enemy tank. That's actually insane. We're cracked. Anyway, taking the funny way. Although I appear to. I'm gonna. Oh Jesus, this is gonna hurt. Yikes! Yeah, which is sort of. There's sort of like hyper pop, I guess is what you'd call it. I don't know. I'm not really good with music genres. Hyper pop, I think, is what it is called. It's very like fast, and there's a lot of. Check this out. Let's just do this for the aura of it. Sick as fuck, isn't it? To be honest, the level 2 one really does look so much more painful than the level 1 one does. Anyway, I'm like trying to get into them because I saw a lot of people saying that they were going to be very big, or sort of, I think are already kind of popular in the way that they're like your average person maybe wouldn't have heard of them, but if you ask your average person's favorite musician if they had, they would say yes. If that makes sense. Though it was you who rescued me, most unusual, Rocket. You have the makings of a great hero for Thur, but don't overdo things. Shut up, Diablob. I like that they gave the like vampire slimes a lisp because they have fangs. Welp. And there's our mark from the goddess. Okay. I'm gonna take some of these imps home, I think. I think we could use some more imps. So yeah, I've been trying to get into them. I've heard a couple songs I liked. One of them came out pretty recently called Music. I know that sounds pretty absurd, I suppose, when I say it like that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Brother, please don't die from that. You're crazy, man. I really wanted to take you home and like redeem your life, but I guess I'll take you and redeem your life. Which I like that song a lot. I think that song's really good. It's a little. I think it's a little more normal compared to some of their other output, which is maybe why I like it more. Because I don't think my music tastes are particularly exotic. Not that I don't like really listen to like the Billboard Top 100 or whatever, but I'm also, I'm not listening to like artists with 60 followers or whatever. I'm a pretty, except maybe Orca Mind, but that's like the first. That's like that's number one. That's the first one. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah, I don't know. So I like that song, and then they have a song with Danny Brown, which is actually how they entered my radar, because I know who Danny Brown is, and I heard they did a song with Danny Brown, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Wonder what that's like. Whoa! It's a freaking walking baby. Walking statue, I think, is the name of this enemy, but I don't know, it's a baby. Unlike the Wordles, which you can flip over with a 22 whatever, this MF thing, I called it a 22 because it does 22 damage. You cannot really do anything to the walking statues. You cannot even really kill them, as far as I know. The only way to remove them from play is Chimera Wing. Straight up. Lady Polly. The damp air here is terrible for my skin. It's time I took my leave. Would you be... Oh, come on. That's obviously not what I wanted. The Chimera Wing carrying away the other Chimera Wing, bro. Whatever, man. Who even cares? Alright! Hey, look, a teleporter. Where the hell is this going to lead? Elsewhere in the dungeon. Fascinating. Get out of here. Alright, let me check something really quick. Just to make sure I'm not losing the old mind. Because I feel like I might be losing the old mind. But no, I don't think I am. I don't think I am losing the old mind. I think the mind is sound. Right? I don't know. I think the mind is sound. Sorry about that. There's obviously that big patch we haven't explored yet. I'm trying to remember if that's something I was trying to figure out if that was something we could go do now or if I have to wait till later, but I think I have to wait till later. Which is fine with me. Get this guy out of here. We've got these freaking grates here. I don't know what we can do about this. Whoa. We've also got this teleporter. Another teleporter, which this one will take us all the way back to the start. How convenient is that? Look, it's like we never left. Voila. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. And in we go. Yeah, the Danny Brown song is really good. It's like just came out. So if you just look up Danny... Honestly, if you look up like Danny Brown new song, it's probably... That'll be what you get. But even listening to it, it sounded more like it was an underscore song with Danny Brown on it than a Danny Brown song featuring underscores. So you found a crackpot, but he's mine, all mine. Whoa, that guy's three tails. That's a three tail. You're the flute warrior, aren't you? Well, you're too late. I am one of the Plob's big three. They call me Potbelly. Whoa, he's like one of the top guys in the Plob, even though he's not a platypunk. I use this pot to make food and silence the gurglings of my belly. No one will ever take it away from me. Oh my god, alright, let's go. It's boss time. I don't think we've fought a boss since freaking... I don't know, it's been a second. Oh, I remember. Right, okay, so he's making shit using the crackpot. This is a very cute idea for a fight. And throwing it out. So I think what we were supposed to do is when he makes rock bombs, or fire water will probably also work, throw it at him. There we go. That's how you do damage to this freak. Can't directly damage him. Oh, but man, I definitely remember playing Dragon Quest XI for the first time, and I guess only time. I've only played that game once. And encountering this guy as just like a regular enemy. Because I just assumed he was made up for this game. I was like, oh, it's Potbelly from Rocket Slime. But no, this is also just a normal Dragon Quest enemy type. Oh, this is a great one. I love this. See you, buddy. Whoop! Bonks his freaking head on the ceiling. So funny. Silly ass game. What else you got for me? Oh my god. Dude is abusing the freaking crackpot. Oh, you doof. I don't know if there's much you can do about that one, honestly. I think you just have to hope he runs into it on his own with the banana peels. Maybe you can guide him a little bit. I guess you can kind of push him with Elastoblasts. That was a heck of a leap. Where you going, buddy? Go back to town. Oops, you're not invited. I'm sorry, that was cruel. And foul. This fight's kind of like King Boo in Mario Sunshine, if you think about it. Or if you've played that game at all, know what I'm talking about. Boink. I like that sound effect. Oh, you're cooked, bro. How are you not gonna run into your own freaking banana peels? Dude, how many bananas are you gonna eat, man? There we go. Oh my god, he's comboing in the bananas. Oh my god, he's cooked, bro. He just triple banana KO'd himself. I wouldn't have lost if the gurglings hadn't put me off. Bro, you were eating the entire fight. Take me back. Kindly see to it that I am returned to town. I've something rather exciting to show you back in town. It's called alchemy. Okay. My homie the freaking crackpot. Also, shitload of money for that. This has got to be some kind of Dragon Quest VIII too, I think. I don't know, man. I'm sure Dragon Quest VIII heads lost their minds when Rocket Slime dropped this crazy lore. Or probably not. Anyway, we're going to stop there for now. Next time, we'll take the great crackpot back to town and I guess learn a thing or two about alchemy.